Hey guys, and welcome to part 2 of my Ragnarok challenge run. What we see here is the first fight of the second video against the Necromancer in the pit at the beginning of Act 2. The reason I chose to include this fight was because I spent 3 hours trying to beat this encounter, and it was far more difficult than I had expected. I personally find it to be the hardest challenge in the game. The Necromancer himself not only fears your tank, but he also spawns adds about the time when he reaches 50% health. As you see on the right side of the map, he spawns 2 mages. They are far enough away from the Necromancer to be killed without being resurrected. However, if you interrupt them at any moment, they will try to run closer to him. So you have to kill them as soon as possible, since their main attack will pass through every one of your units and do a very high amount of damage. Basically, if anything hits your units, you will have a very tough time recovering from that. Another thing to note is that as soon as the Necromancer dies, he will do a very high amount of damage after about 5 seconds, which can one-shot your tank, so you have to run away from the Necromancer's corpse as soon as he goes down in order to prevent a very frustrating wipe.
What would you do without me?
That's good.
We are real swords!
Put your feet in.
Horses for me. What would you do without me? I am Wengaroo! Earth, serve me!
Heal friend's wound. Fear not.
Be healed, though.
Right, let's move on to the second fight. As soon as you open the box, a lot of ads will appear. On the top left, you will notice a mage that both my mage and my rogue are taking down as soon as possible, while my tank is moving to the top right side to get all enemies to follow him. By default, everything will target your tank, but if you do too much damage, they will run off and start attacking your other team members. You see, I'm running with him from the top right to the bottom left, just in large groups. So every time the liches will try to put an effect on the ground, it will land in an area and I will not have to worry about taking my tank out of the red clouds, which is doing a very high amount of damage. And in order to buy myself a bit more time to control the rest of my units.
Don't forget to bleed.
Lucky for you, I'm here. Fear not. I am Grrrr. Serve me.
Ow! It's a lot.
You die without me.
Fist. My fist.
Hold on.
You die without me.
Very nice.
What did you do without me?
Kick me when I'm down.
Where would you be without me?
Nice. Let's do
I
that
am
again.
Wendelin.
Nice. Let's do that again.
Serve me. Be healed, friend.
Finally, we move on to the achievement fight against Lord of Pain. As soon as the fight starts, he will use one of two abilities. The first one, as you see on the screen, is an area of attack ability. Everything in the green cloud is shielded, everything outside will instantly be killed. The second ability he uses right now on my rogue will stun everything next to this target and will do moderate damage on the target itself. I chose to take my tank into the southern position in order to line everyone up right from the beginning to allow my healer's boomerang heal to go through all 3 targets at the same time, thus optimizing the mana usage. I also try to squeeze most damage out of auto attack, since your highest focus in this fight will basically be running in and out with your healer, so you can heal without getting stunned. As the fight progresses, his damage will increase and your mana problems will also increase. Your biggest worry is that he will cast the stun on your mage or rogue, followed by the AoE attack, forcing your healer to run in as well.
I'm losing it.
We are wheeled. You would die without me.
Nice. Let's do that
What
again.
would you do without me?
Nice. Let's do that
Lucky
again.
I'm here.
Ha!
That's enough. Thanks. I'm ready.
Mana flow through me.
I've not got long for the gods.
Fear not.
Fresh.
Wheel sword down. Lucky I'm here.
Hold it.
I'm better.
Fear not.
Remember to write me in your will.
There you have it. This is basically the easiest way I found to get this achievement done. Basically minimize the amount of movements you have to do and maximize the amount of healing throughput you can get with one single cast. And just in case you were wondering, yes, I did run this without gear. Alright, so that was it. I hope to see you around for part 3, where I'll be featuring a second crypt fight as well as the achievement Healers at Rest. Take care.